A very good afternoon to you all. I hope you're doing fantastic and welcome to the first video in this series that I'm going to be doing on how to start a recruitment agency. So this video, of course, is free. It's going to be all the information you need. By the end of this video, you will know exactly, basically, you're going to be a set up recruitment agency. So there's, I believe, 7 steps. Follow them all, complete them. It will have step-by-step instructions, and I'll talk about how much all of it is going to cost you as well. So it's very low priced. Anyone can sort of set up. Some things you can pay a bit more for, but if you're looking to set it up on a bootstrapped budget, this video is probably going to make you quite excited. So we'll get straight into the video. We'll be doing a lot more on this, and they'll be coming out in a few days. So first one is resources. So on my website, which is kada.ltd, down below these links will be posted. There's email templates, so you can copy them and start sending them out. There's live cold call videos, and there's also scripts. A lot of helpful content on there. Also on there is the terms of business, so you're going to need that contract as well. So that's going to be on there. Go ahead and download that. The password is MON123. So Mother Oscar November 123. All lowercase, all one word. Any questions, let me know. If you need the link to that, let me know. I'll just write a comment below. cadsmoney.com as well. You can book a one-to-one coaching call with me. I'll be doing a lot more in the coming weeks as well. So feel free to book a call with me if you want that extra support as well. I do longer term mentoring as well. If you're interested in that, get in touch. Also LinkedIn, I'll put my LinkedIn in the description as well if you just want to connect and have a chat. Fine with me. Telegram, I will be doing a Telegram as well. And like I said, any questions, just comment below. And that's the sales pitch done essentially, and we can get straight into the video. So the first thing you want to do, step one, which says set one, apologies, incorporation. So whatever country you're in or jurisdiction, you have to look up where you have to do it, and what. If you're in Canada or the USA, you might want to do an LLC, and it all depends on what country you're going to operate in as well. So I'm in the UK. We do a limited company. It costs £12 to set up, and literally you go to this website, gov.uk/set up business. You can Google register a company, and that website will come up first as well. Fill in the necessary information, and that's pretty much it. So you just give your name, date of birth, and you have to provide an address. So the address will either be your accountant's address. It can be anywhere where you can receive post, so it could be a virtual office. Virtual offices cost around, I don't know, I think about anywhere from 20 to about £200, upwards of a couple of thousand if you want it in central London to look like you've got an online a presence there. Yeah, or you can just register it at your house. Totally up to you. What will happen then is about 24 to 48 hours or 2 working business days, you'll be emailed your incorporation certificate. So they don't post it out no more. That's your certificate to say this is my company and here's my company number. You need your company number because sometimes when you enter, you apply for a business bank account, you're going to need that. So it's an important document. You'll also get posted a letter that will be for tax purposes. So you have to register for tax. Don't make the mistake a lot of people do is they don't register straight away, and then they find it really difficult and they miss the deadline for tax and they get fined. So make sure you do that straight away as well. So around incorporation, if you have any major questions, I can probably help you. But again, I'm not a accountant, I'm not a lawyer. So best if you have any specific questions, go to someone that's a bit more clued up than me on that. Business bank account. So in order to get your paid, you need a bank account. You can use your personal account, but it is never a good look. A lot of companies will not pay into a personal account. A lot of accountants won't pay, do business with you if you're operating a recruitment agency and you're getting paid into your personal account and you're working at the same time. They just tell you to register self-employed, and we are setting up a company that you can obviously grow and hire people. So you want to set up the ground perfectly at the start rather than just going on and saying, I'll start off self-employed and how it goes. It's basically free to set up a business bank account. If it doesn't work out, you close it down. There's no issues. There's no monthly cost for most of them now, and the fees are very minimal. So if you get paid like £2,000, I think I get paid like £6 or something. I get like a fee for that. Other than that, there's no fee associated with it. I think there's fees if you want to withdraw cash, but I've never done that for about 5 years. But yeah, So Tide and Starling Bank are the banks I recommend when setting up. The reason being, they are very quick. Tide will be about 5 minutes. Starling Bank, they'll need a bit more proof, but they are pretty good. I prefer Starling Bank, but I've got businesses with Tide as well. So definitely check those out. Yeah, and you do need a company. This is the main reason. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, can I register a company later on?" You can, but you won't be able to get paid or get your business account up and running. So make sure you have that done. They're the first two I would recommend. And the number one thing you want to do as well with the incorporation is choose a business name. Now, this is important. Um, and you also want to check your domain names available, but I'll get into that later on because they're going to be your business bank account. It's going to show up on your incorporation, the name of your company, but you can operate it as a separate business. So if you have a company that says Caders Recruitment Agency, yeah, you might want to operate as just recruitment agency or something. You can change that after, yeah. So step 3 brings me to website. So the website thing is not obviously my speciality. I obviously pay people to do my websites, but I make them first myself if the business runs. So you've got an option. I've made some content showing you exactly in 20 minutes. I made a whole website for a recruitment agency. Yeah, very simple to do. If you just search Cad's Money website into YouTube, there'll be a lot of content. There'll probably be about 5-10 videos on that. You can just watch those and they'll be highly valuable to you if you want to. If you've got the time in the evening to sit there and play about with it, I would recommend using WordPress. But watch other people, you know, the actual developers and the professional people that are actually making content specifically for that on YouTube. Go ahead and watch their stuff. They'll probably show you how to set it up, and then find a nice template or theme you can upload. Yeah. The other option is find someone on Upwork or Fiverr or anyone in your network, LinkedIn. Get people just to say, look, this is what I've made before and this is how much it costs. I would recommend don't spend more than £500 on the website. Actually, you can probably get it done for about, 100, 200 quid, depending on what you want, because most people use templates. If you're getting them professionally done, get it upgraded once you start making money. Don't think, oh, I want to look really good. Honestly, go into Google and look at those multi-million-pound recruitment agencies that have a terrible website. It doesn't matter. I have a terrible website. It literally doesn't matter. Yeah, at the start. The better it looks, obviously, the better it is. Only certain niches, I would say, put some effort in the website, but it's just there for online presence, for candidates' sake of mind, and also the clients as well to look at. And you want people to come and contact you and drop your CV in as well. Yeah. So hosting, there'll be a link in the description as well. So if you want to buy hosting and do it yourself, Bluehost I recommend. That's what I've been using for years across all my businesses. Just use that. It's £60 a year. Forget it, and just pay the money up front. Yeah. So there's a very minimal cost. Essential domain name. That's going to be your CAD's recruitment agency on .co.uk or whatever it is. GoDaddy or Namecheap are the best for that. I think GoDaddy, if you buy 2 years, you get a year free. But I prefer Namecheap. It's much better, and I think slightly more cheaper as well. Once your domain name is set up, so that's the CADS recruitment agency.co.uk, you wanna get an email address. So a professional work email does cost. It costs roughly £5 to £7. I think there is a package of like £3.95, depending on what area you're in and what package you want. Microsoft Office, so if you prefer Outlook, purchase that. It's a monthly basis. I think you can pay £70 a year. And Google Workspace is roughly the same price, which is Gmail. I prefer Gmail, and I've always used Gmail in all of my businesses as well, but it's a personal preference. I would recommend both of them. There's nothing else I recommend because I haven't used anything else, but some people have told me Zoho email is pretty good as well, so look into that if you wish. I would definitely look at testing it before, because I've set up email addresses. I've sent out 10,000 emails and the people couldn't reply. I could send, but I couldn't reply. So make sure you test it. Google's phone support is very good. You can actually call up and speak to someone and they talk you through it and set it up for you. So once that's done, you move on to step 5. So step 5 is a very simple one. It's a question that I often get asked as well. Can we use our mobile? Yeah, of course. I use my mobile for clients only, because I don't want candidates calling my work phone constantly because they call back and say, "Oh, who's this?" And you don't want those calls late at night. If it's a client, I'll take the call, but you don't want texts and calls and stuff like that. Yeah. So do get a VoIP in place. A VoIP will cost you anywhere from £5 to about £30 per month, and that's a voice over internet protocol. It works exactly like a phone. If you've seen any of my cold call videos, you see me just dialing here, like a little pop-up comes up and I just dial here, and then I use my headset, connect it to the computer, and then start from there. So it's pretty good, and it gives you a number like, you can buy your number. So it's 0207 if you want a London number, or what's Manchester, 0161 0161, and then your number there like that. That'll be whatever it is, yeah. So you can choose your number, and that'll be your office line. So when people call it, they actually think you're in an office, even if you're working from home. Yeah. So hope that helps. Straightforward. Use your mobile if you want at the start. Now, part 6 is something I'm not very good on, I'll be honest with you, is the branding part. So I usually outsource the branding. If I want to build a brand, I literally pay graphics designers to do it, yeah, because I have no clue, I have no imagination around it. So main thing is your branding is going to consist of LinkedIn mainly. So you want to make a personal profile. So that's just your standard account with your name and your profile picture. That's the one you're going to be using mainly. You're not going to be on the company page too much. I would still make a company page even if you're setting up in a few months, because what you want the followers to start liking your page. So whatever industry you're in, go onto BBC, excuse me, chuck some posts on there, copy and paste it, or just put the link in there and it will come up with a little post. So it looks like your page is active. It might put people off if they look at your business and then there's no content on there. So start doing that. People will start following your pages and people will start to engage with you as well. Start to connect with people, which we'll get into afterwards in a later video, in terms of personal profile. Yeah. So start to connect to people, clients and candidates in your sector, mainly candidates. Yeah. Logo, if you are paying someone to make your website, tell them you want the logo thrown in for free. Don't pay extra for it, because they should be able to just do it for you if there's a graphic designer involved. Yeah. It's not a big job. They're not going to make you a £5,000 logo with a story behind it. They're going to make you a quick logo. I would recommend either just going to Fiverr, probably find £10, £5, and you can get a good logo made. And Canva, if you want to do it yourself. Canva, I know people on Fiverr actually just use Canva and sell the logos on there, because it's actually that good. So if I'm looking for a quick logo, I just go to Canva and make it myself. They've got some good templates, yeah. That is when the website is made. Definitely look at that. So branding, you can take it as far as you want. You can make a YouTube channel. You can make a social media page on Twitter, for example. So I remember I had a Twitter account that would just, every time I posted a job on my website, it would automatically tweet. I had very little engagement. I haven't seen anyone have success on Instagram. I've had people have success on Facebook. But if you do a company page, it won't be as successful. So your branding is totally up to you, how you market it online. To be honest, the best bet is just LinkedIn. Stick to LinkedIn. You don't need an Instagram or anything like that. It just doesn't hold much weight. So part 7 is probably one of the more important ones, and it's something people are tempted to skip. Indeed is going to be where you're going to make most of your applicants. A free Indeed account brings in more applicants and views to your business than all the paid job boards combined. Now, Indeed is actually free at the moment. You can post 10 free jobs if you're in the UK. Sorry if you're in the US or anywhere else, I think you have to pay. So make an employer account. Don't register an account, and you must use your business email. This is another reason you need a business email as well. The other job boards, I have made videos on them. There are free job boards out there. However, most of your money is going to be honestly made, depending on your sector, is going to be made on LinkedIn. Indeed is just here to farm CVs and see what's happening in the market, and hopefully some good CVs come in. That's what you want to do. So you can post 10 free jobs at one time. So it's not just 10 and you're finished. You have to delete one and then add another one. So you delete one, so you got 9, and then you post another one and you got 10. So it's really good in the sense that you can use it long term. So after that, literally congratulations, you've just set up your recruitment agency. So you're the proud owner, CEO, founder of a recruitment agency that's hopefully going to grow over time. I would love to invite everyone's questions. Comment below. By all means, if you've got any questions, get in touch with me. And yeah, stay tuned for the other videos.